In as much as it's much more exposure for your wine stewards and your candidate chefs, it's also a challenge and pressure on your executive chef and your sommeliers. Because now the reflection, how their candidates are going to perform, it's a reflection on them. It's also a reflection on the hotel. And at last, the reflection to its leader again. So there's tremendous pressure there that comes with it. You might not feel it, but we on the outside are watching who's really going to make it here. And on that note, I want to say, I wish you all the best from a leadership point of view, and I'm sure you've done very well to ensure that it's gonna go well. You're sitting with the executive chef and the candidate, the sommelier and the wine steward. Would you like to tell us who are those people that are going to be entering the competition?
Well, I think if you look, Indaba was with us last year.
Yes.
And he did an excellent job. Our candidate was in the wings last year, sitting with Sam, who is now, she has already just winged her way to the US, right? Wow. She's going to go and work at Disney. So he's also sitting with a bit of a knowledge of what is expected of him from a food point of view. But the executive chef is new. He came to us from the Western. But is also one of our developmental students from many years ago.
Really?
So it's
wow.
Those chickens that fly the coop come back.
But that's impressive because then it shows your trend on growth and development. Wow.
And that's one of the things that's very strong. So you'll find you're going to find. I don't think that we'll put ourselves under pressure to. It's a case of taking the knowledge that you've developed and try and pull it through as much as you possibly can. What we did find in last year's competition is that the interpretation of what the competition was about differed from institution to institution.
All right.
And I think it's also what the judges were looking for was a little bit of a challenge to interpret.
Yes.
But this year, because we have some of that experience now, we can go and sit and work on it. And I think we have a bit more time. Last year, our executive chef was not involved directly, so our executive Sue helped Sam. So this year we have an executive chef that is in and wants to participate. And so you're going to see Carl there in the background. And they've undertaken to spend many hours, so don't tell anybody this.
All right. Your secret's safe.
In honing our secret weapon. Yeah.
Wow. Can I ask you to give a word of motivation to this team that's going to be representing you in the Show Cook Challenge? What can you say to them?
I think my word to them would be just go and be yourself, especially when you get into the pressure cooker round, where you're having to deliver and you're feeling pressure.
Yeah.
Actually, just live in the now, do what you're doing now, and the pressure will disappear. You don't want to be, because the pressure is going to distract you, and that's most probably the biggest thing. And you don't need distractions. Yeah. Do what you're doing. You've been through this exercise. Focus on it and deliver. And that's you can only do your best. And I think it's one of those things in life where you feel that if you don't come out number one, you've let people down. It's not about letting down, because you're not doing this for other people. You're doing this for yourself. And yes, we sit behind and we will support, but this is not about, I let the vineyard down. If you're going into an environment like that, it's never going to be constructive. You have to achieve and do what you do yourself. You can work with support, but. Wow. We're not going to be there saying you failed.
You failed,
your success is that you entered.
Yes, I think so too.
And whatever you do on top of that is just a cherry.
You've heard it for yourself. The chef, the sommelier, and the candidates. There, Mr. Davies is saying to you, be in the now. What I'm taking from his message is that when you're under that pressure, be present to what you're doing, and you will excel in what you're doing. Mr. Davies, thank you so much for your time. I've thoroughly enjoyed this interview, and all the best for you in the Cape Legends Show Cook Inter Hotel Challenge.
Thank you very, very much.